how can we calculate this triangle's height when this height of the pyramid is given? Any idea? Do you get that pyramid, or do you want me to draw it again? You get that pyramid?
Yeah.
Understand it? Okay. So if this height of the pyramid is given, from spire to the center, it is falling off in the middle of the base. In that case, so that base maybe you can consider it. It's not very well drawn. So it is falling up here in the center, and you have to find it out a height on this triangle. So this is your isosceles triangle, which I am using to. This is your isosceles triangle. I can say A, B, C, which is here A, B, C. That is the triangle which I have placed it here, and I have to calculate which height. Did you get that? What height I am talking about? I have to calculate this, which I am drawing on this face. This becomes my capital H.
Yeah.
Whereas they may give this H. They may give from here, from that center to this ground. That height, they may say that is the height of the pyramid. But you have to find it out, this height in the triangular, on the triangular face, to find it out the area. How you will do it? Can make out? So this is the base. Is the base square? So if that is the square, then this length and this length are same, isn't it? B, the base length, and this is base length, and this is a it's an square, so that would be a 90 degree. Though it is drawn in an angle, that's why you can see like that. But this angle would be 90 degree.
Yes.
Would it be or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I draw a line from this center to this point, what would be this length? What would be that length?
Half a B.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Half of B?
Yeah.
This would be B by 2. Okay? And this vertical one is H. The vertical height is H. So from here, from this center to this height is H, which is given. And you found from that point to here, it is B by 2.
Yeah.
So what would be this inclined line's length? See here. What I am trying to tell you, that was the center. Okay? From there the pyramid was made. So from that center, it is connected to that center of the corner. From there it is connected to that center. From there it is connected to that center. From there it is connected to that center. So from there, this is a face like this. If I have a big sheet, I can explain you. So this will go something, a face like this. Okay? It would be a face like this from there to here.
Yeah.
And what I was telling you, the height is given from that point to the base.
Yeah.
So that height, and from there to there, you know this length, which is B by 2. Which is B by 2. So how can you calculate this length, which is on the face of this, going from that point to that point? How can you calculate that length? So this is, let me draw it in a simpler way. So this is my O, if I say AO, and this point, let me write it. What should I write here?
D.
D. Okay. So AOD, it is a triangle like A. It is not well drawn. Okay. So A point is here, O is the center, and D is here. Hmm? And this length is B by 2, and this is your height H, and this is that capital H which I am asking you to find. How can you find that capital H?
B.
This is your right angle triangle.
Oh,
Oh,
you do
Pythagoras.
Yes, use your Pythagoras theorem.
You
B
do.
Huh?
squared plus H.
Yes, so capital H would be equal to root under H square plus B by 2 square. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can find it out this height. Once you know this height and you know this base length, base into height, half of base into height, and then multiplied by 4, all together you will get all triangular faces area since you have multiplied by 4. Now rectangular, as you said, it is a square, not the rectangular face. The bottom base is an square. So square face.
Yeah.
So square face, what the area would be?
B times B.
B times B. So square face surface area and all triangular faces surface area. You got that? And you add these two, then it would be the surface area of a pyramid. So surface area of pyramid can be calculated like this. Any question? Anything you couldn't pick up? How to calculate surface area of a pyramid?
It says 2 times B times.
So
B.
4 times surface area of the one of the face.
So you find the triangle.
Yeah, you take one triangle, any one triangle, because all the triangles are same,
Yeah, and then for this, and then you find the square.
and then you find the square surface area, square's area, the base.
You do B times B.
Yeah, that would be B times B. Base is square. That surface area would be B times B, and triangle would be half of B into H, and the H is something different. You have to think that this is not the height of the cone or height of the pyramid. It is different height. It is different height. The height of the pyramid can be given, which is from that, as I explained, from this top point to the vertical height. Just the vertical height. But you have to find
The
that,
capital height.
yeah, the height in the slant face. When you have a inclined slant face, on that, what is the length from that point to that point?
Okay.
So that would be, here we are denoting it by capital H. So a small h is the height of the cone, height of the pyramid, and you said b by 2 is length of the one of the sides, as I have made it here. So b by 2 h, you know, use your Pythagoras theorem. You will find this height which you need to calculate the area of the triangular face. Okay? We'll try to understand the volume of the pyramid. And volume of the pyramid, I cannot explain the formula very well at this moment, because again, as we were talking about the sphere, this is bit tricky and that will be explained later. But volume of the pyramid will be 1 by 3 into area of base into height of the pyramid. Okay, and here this height is small h. This height is a small h, which we were talking about in that previous figure.
Yeah.
Okay? It is not the capital H, which we have used in the previous notation. Do you remember
Yeah.
what we used in the previous notation? The capital H and a small h. And capital H, what we call, what I said?
The triangle height.
To find the slope.
Yes, on the slope of the plane, whatever the length it comes from that point of the spire or peak of the pyramid to the one face, coming over here. Whereas height, normal height when people talk about is the height from there to the base. That is the normal height people talk about.
Yeah.
So be careful when you are using that height. That this is the normal height. This is the normal height. It is nothing to do with the triangular face at this moment. So volume is one third of the area of the base, and in this case it would be b square, b into b, isn't it? If the base is given with a dimension of b, so b into b and height multiplied by height. Okay, got that?
Yeah.
Okay, and we should say it is, as Shreyans is telling, square based. That's what is in your course.